side of the... Hit the eighth. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. And it's Duren in at the 5. And for the Pelicans, Tice at center with Williamson next to him. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Cunningham gets the bucket. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
Here's Cunningham. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Cunningham's got his second basket of the game. And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
And it's Ingram missing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Thompson against Ingram. Harris looking it over. 6 to shoot. Trains the 3-pointer.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Here's Cunningham. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Thompson against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray electric that time, playing above the rim.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Murray. Duren pulls it in.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And so here is New Orleans. After the basket by Detroit, Ingram kicks to McCollum. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Takes it off the glass.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Williamson, the pass to Murray. He can't get that one. Good D by Thompson. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Ingram.
Kate getting up that time.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 9-point game. Ingram a screen on Thompson. Murray kicks to Ingram. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Harris outside. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Tice. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Here's Thompson. Here's Duran. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Launches it. That shot, no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. Cunningham against Murray. Lets a floater go. And Cunningham with the layup. Cunningham's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons. Cunningham's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooter.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Harris outside. And stolen by Williamson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Oh!
Yeah. During one of the league's most powerful players, he doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Now Ingram. And the 3 off target. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Ivy kicks to Harris. They get it again. Cunningham up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the 3-point shot.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
For 3, Murray. Good D by Thompson. Pistons leading by 14. Left side, Harris. And stolen by Murray. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, big part of running in the fast break is to do it with purpose, and Zion had a purpose to score. He got the ball and finished.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Brent, when you look at New Orleans, they've only finished higher than a 5th seed once in franchise history.
Yeah, Kevin, that was all the way back in 2008 when they finished as the 2nd seed. And at that time, they were still the Hornets. And I remember playing against that team as CP3 was leading that charge. This team will be back. They've got the pieces to get there.
Thompson against Williamson. Murray outside. Tice sets a screen for Murray. Shoots the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Murray's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Cunningham finds Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 3. Harris has got 6.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
And Williamson throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Murray for 3. He's clobbered. He'll get 3 shots at the line. It's on Asar Thompson.
Since coming into the league, Murray's worked so hard on his free throw shooting. It's really paying off.
Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And, Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Now, young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Murray against Harris. Here's Tice. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Murray against Thompson. Tice with a screen on Thompson. It's blocked, and so that brings the first half to a close. Pistons lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Please direct your attention to
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
Oh, he's going hard in the paint.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And now the Pistons fast break. And for the Pistons, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Malik Beasley out there with Marcus Sasser. And it's Reed and it's Stewart in at the 4 spot. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Hardaway, no good. Pelicans trail by 14. Down low, here's Robinson Earl. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And Beasley now atop the key. Pass to Stewart. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 6. And here is Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. Alvarado grabs the board. The Pelicans shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Here's Robinson Earl. Lets the 3 fly. That one no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Reed a screen on Jones. Pass to Sasser. Now Stewart. Off target from three-point range.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, "I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump." Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. And hopefully we're going to get over it. Thank you for the report. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Sasser. The 3. And it's Alvarado missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Stewart. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Well, good sign here as Stewart showing he has the range to step back and do that.
Alvarado with it. Read on him. And it's Alvarado missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Jones, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Beasley the screen. Takes the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Robinson Earl, and that one is stuffed right through.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Sasser. Alvarado grabs the board.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
Here's Sasser. He's defended by Alvarado. On its way from Beasley for two. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
No good. Shot missing. Sasser with it. Still scoreless. Banked in off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 16. Here's Alvarado. Here's Robinson Earl.
He just powered that one back.
One of the game's top dunkers. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Up and forward, Ingram and Williamson. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5. And slam dunk by Harris.
And look at Harris just going for it up high for that alley-oop.
Murray against Thompson. There's the three. Murray, no good. Pistons leading by 18. Thompson dishes to Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And here are the Pelicans now. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Harris. Duren sets the screen for Harris. And the three ball is good. Harris has got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by McCollum. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Murray, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Detroit leading by 17. Cunningham passes to Harris. Thompson, a screen on Williamson. Here's Harris. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Detroit's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. McCollum against Cunningham. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Pretty nice release from Cade Cunningham that time. Soft touch and arc on that ball.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Harris outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with it. Duren picks him up. Here's Tice. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jaden Ivey. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Cunningham against Murray. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Well, the work ethic from Ivy is something that has gone unquestioned in his young career.
Pelicans trail by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Detroit.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession. We watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Cade Cunningham.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
4 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Detroit ball.
Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here we go, one-on-one. For 3, Ingram, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Ingram outside. 5 to shoot. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control
the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Martin in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5. And at this early point, Clark, teams still figuring things out.
Yeah, I agree with that, but it's certainly an advantage if you've got continuity on your roster. For those teams who shuffle things in the offseason, they've got a little more to work out. But continuity can serve you well if you have it.
Just 5 on the clock. Williamson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And nice muscle from Williamson, accepting the hit and finding a way to finish.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Billy Green. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that when you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges. Most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Now here's Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Bridges, a screen on Murray. Pass to Bridges. Drives to the hoop, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Now here's Murray. Ingram up top. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Ball into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Tice against Martin. Outside Ingram. The 3 is up. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up, too.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Ingram. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Ingram's got 8.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williamson looking around, takes it inside. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Williams. The Hornets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
1:20 left in the first quarter of the game. Murray against Miller. Tice, a screen on Miller. Murray drives in. Nifty move. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Ball, a screen on Williamson. Bridges passes to Miller. The shake. Shot clock at 6. The Pelicans pull it in. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Now here's Miller. Still without a bucket. Miller, a screen on Murray. Ball passes to Miller. And it's all tied up.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Outside Murray. Into the lane. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession.
A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the Pelicans. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
On the floor for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Martin in at the 3. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Miller outside. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. Miller's got his second bucket on the night.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Martin against Ingram. From deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Ball passes to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Bridges, a screen on Murray. And there's the lob, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
The Pelicans trail. And there's McCollum on the assist by Murray. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And it's good for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Tice sets a screen. Murray from outside drills it from deep. Murray's got 7.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Ingram. Second chance effort. And it's Martin with the rebound. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Miller finds Bridges. Miller against Murray. Miller, the pass to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. All right, Brandon, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Pass to Williams. Miller outside. Back to Williams. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Murray passes to Ingram. Another shot. Here's McCollum. Uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
The kick out to Ball. Bridges, a screen on Murray. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The kick out to Ball. 36 seconds left in the first half of this game. Miller left side. Shot from 12. Yes, on the jumper. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Outside Ingram. Knocks it down from distance. Ingram's got 11 points.
The reach of a center, the touch of a guard. Ingram, a talent.
Miller outside. On the take. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hornets out in front. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You take a look at the Hornets, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big...
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass.
Appreciate you joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Jones. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Nick Richards. New Orleans shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
On the court for Charlotte, we've got Josh Green, Nick Richards out there with Williams. Then there's Trey Mann, and it's Micic in at the point. Knocks it loose. Alvarado with a steal. Down low for the lead. Robinson Earl. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Hornets with a lead. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Soft touch off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Jones feels it out, lets it fly, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Micic. Kept alive by Charlotte. Here's Richards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Richards has gotten his first points of the night.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Outside man. Green, the pass to man. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark. Pelicans trail by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Alvarado into the lane. Here's Robinson Earl. No made baskets yet.
2 minutes remaining.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Micic. Alvarado defending. Here's Williams. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Even though he's 6'6"-ish, Williams plays big inside. He's not afraid to go up against the big boys.
Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent, too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
Here's the pick. Pass to Richards. Here's Williams. Richards with a screen. And it's Williams off the drive. Shots blocked.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Count the basket and the foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with...
First team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Pelicans dance team.
And Williams no good on that one.
Known for his hard-nosed defense, Williams loves to get involved on offense, too.
A new lineup here for Charlotte. And here's New Orleans now. It's a 5-point game. They set a pick. Here's Alvarado. No good from outside. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Miller outside. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The third quarter comes to a close. Charlotte on top. They're up by 5. And time to step away quick. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Hornets with possession here. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And there's a pick. There's the drive. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 8. From downtown. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Ball.
3.
Ball's got 5 assists tonight. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. From 15 feet away. Miller on the wing. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Williams finds Miller. Lets it go from deep. And they recover it. The 3 hits the trifecta.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Fires for 3. Back to Bridges. McCollum against Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges, a screen on McCollum. And he's going for the oop here. Charlotte gets it back.
There's another opportunity. Everything's going right for these guys.
Pelicans trail by 11. To the paint. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers on...
Ooh, Zion! Are you kidding me?
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
And stolen by Williamson. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Charlotte leading by 9. Now the Hornets moving it up. Bridges passes to Martin. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Williamson with a screen on Martin. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Charlotte. Martin outside. Ball against McCollum. Ball into the lane. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hornets.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for LaMelo Ball.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Takes the three. Misses. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a...
Joining us. It's the NBA. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Pistons, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Hey, Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing that. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Here is Cunningham after the basket by... And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pistons head coach and I did get a chance to talk. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for him. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Bridges outside. It's Miller on the wing. Now, here's Bridges. He had 27 points last game, and the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ivy against Miller. Williams sends a screen for Miller. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Now, here's Ball. He had 25 points last game. Such a wide-open look. Ball's got 7.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Inside. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Back to Bridges. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. And it's Miller in the corner. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Detroit leading by 5. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Here's Thompson, and he slams it down right on top. But Brandon Miller.
And when he lets the athleticism athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Ball against Thompson. Ball kicks to Miller. Just 4 to shoot. Martin with a screen on Ivy. Miller outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
Now how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Williams, a screen on Ivy. Miller, the pass to Martin. Out to Miller. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so is Detroit with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duran had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duran knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
Hornets trail by 6. Deflects the pass, and that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Bridges kicks to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Back to Bridges. Outside for Martin. Shot clock at 5. And it's Miller in the corner. Martin with a screen on Ivy. Miller, no up. Detroit leading by 6. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Ivy's got 5.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And he makes that one.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Beyond the arc. Cunningham's shot is off.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Williams has a screen for Ball. Pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bridges inside. He's against Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Harris a screen on Miller. Cunningham finds Harris. And Cunningham with the slam.
Wow, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
Bridges shot, good.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Duran sets the screen for Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, when you have Ivy running the pick and roll, stopping the ball is your first goal. Ivy is great running off that pick.
Ball kicks to Bridges. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Charlotte shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good. Both free throws good for Miller. Got a piece of it. Puts up a deep three. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this.
28.
The Timberwolves will face off against the Bulls in Chicago. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
Man, I just love.
That is more than enough.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for the Hornets, you've got Nick Richards. Green is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Micic in at the one spot. And that one is good by Beasley.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Micic, clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Mann. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 9. Pass to Sasser. Finished off the break.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Fires from the wing. Second chance shot. Here's Richards, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Richards got his first points of the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Back to Sasser. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's a screen by Williams. Micic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Micic has got 5 points now this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
There's a screen by Williams. Man passes to Micic. Sinks that one from the post. Micic has got 7. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Beasley outside. A 3-ball. The shot comes out. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Micic. He has 7. To the paint. It's tipped. Reed with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Beasley finds Sasser. There's 1:47 left to play here in the third. Beasley, the pass to Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Man passes to Micic. Back to Man. Pass to Green. A 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And here's Stewart for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Stewart's got 5 points now this quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
The vision of Hardaway Jr. He scanned the floor and found his teammate.
Pass to Micic. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Man can't hit. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Sasser. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. Sasser hits them both. Hornets trail by 18.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
Thompson, a screen on Miller. Pass to Duran. Good D by Williams. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pistons ahead, up by 16. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And There may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Bridges kicks to Martin. Bridges sets the screen for Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Miller, the pass to Martin. Shoots from 12. Miller, no up. Pistons leading by 16. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pistons. Bridges passes to Williams. Martin up top. Miller inside. Ivy defending. And it's Miller with the jam.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Cunningham for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Hornets trail by 17. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
Ball with it, picked up by Harris. Pass to Bridges. It's Miller on the wing. Picked by Bridges. Miller, no up.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Harris a screen on Ball. Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up. Coach, it didn't take long for Kay Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Harris against Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
Bridges.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Out to Harris. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Cunningham. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Cunningham's got 22.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
Ball finds Miller. Here's Martin. Back to Miller. Williams, a screen on Ivy. Miller, no up. Detroit leading by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Detroit.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Ivy, no one around him, hits it from three-point range.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. For three, Harris. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Fires from way outside. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can. Hello, and here a look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt, and it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt, and it's Duren in at center. Now here's Harris. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
Coach's challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Harris. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope. So much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. And we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
The three, here's Harris. Pelicans cleared away. Here's Williamson. And he can't jam it through. And here's Detroit. McCollum with a steal. Ingram with the ball. Now Thompson defending. About a minute into this first quarter. Williamson passes to Ingram. Six to shoot. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got the go-ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Harris. And here is Thompson. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And Brent, two of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amin Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball. A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duren.
Here's Williamson. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Ivy finds Duren. Here's Cunningham. Thompson outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Murray.
I like Thompson's approach. That time baiting the defender to get that overreaction.
All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
That free throw no good. He does not get the second one. Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Now, their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Now here's Duren, covered by Williamson. Here's Ivy, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brandon Ingram is in his 6th season with the Pelicans, and he said, I love New Orleans. It's a perfect fit for me. It's the way I want to operate. They do here, less distractions. I can go play basketball whenever I want to with direct access to the facility. I feel connected with the city and the people around me. Brian, he's dialed in.
Sure is. Thanks, Allie. You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
C.J. has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act.
Good work there as he goes. Duren's got his second basket of the game.
They're almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
McCollum finds Ingram to stop the run. And again, New Orleans no good. Detroit leading by 5. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Ivy from deep. Fires in the triple. Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Murray. Tice outside, takes a three. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Harris. The three ball. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ivy's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 10. Pulls it from 20. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by McCollum.
Typically, Murray likes to get that shot off while he's dribbling, but in recent years, working on that catch-and-shoot situation.
McCollum with a steal. Right side Ingram. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possessions. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
BA, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Tice sets a screen. Murray against Thompson. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Highlight material from DeJounte Murray ripping it down.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Duren. Harris outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. A nice shot by Ivy.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Murray launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Thompson outside. And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Williamson inside, working on Duren. Murray passes to Ingram. Picked by Williamson. This one for 3. And that one's good. Ingram for 3. Ingram's got 6. Well, Graham, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Tice, a screen on Cunningham. From the wing. And it's New Orleans with another.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Goes up on the wing. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The Pistons lead by 9. Harris passes to Cunningham. Harris, a screen on Murray. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Murray, no good. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
McCollum on the wing. 1:10 left in the first half. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intent.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
Powered it home.
Not fair at all. That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Brett, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, B.A., he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Murray. Pelicans trail by 10. McCollum on the wing. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot-up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Williamson with a screen on Thompson. He's off on the layup. And so it's Detroit, ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
You know, for the Pelicans, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Pistons.
Hey, these guys are...
Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You gotta like what Jaden Ivey has done in this game.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Sasser. Beasley outside. Here's the three. Jones grabs the board.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Detroit leading by 10. Here's Hardaway. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Hardaway Jr. with a show of strength, who got to the inside there and then converted through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, Brent, the Pels bowing out to the Thunder in the first round last season. Not a bad showing, though.
Yeah, no shame in that. You lose to the #1 seed in the Western Conference. They have a great collection of young players and just need to spend more time together to try to take that next step. One change could take them from a playing game to home court advantage this season.
Picked by Stewart to the middle. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, Stewart in the pick and roll is going to give you two things you like. One is a physical screen, and then second, a quick roller into position.
On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Beasley. Banked it in off the glass.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Again, the Pistons score.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Alvarado. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans cleared away. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Beasley with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. Here's the teardrop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. In the third spot, the Pelicans.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risks and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
Outside Hardaway from outside the arc. Not going to go that time. Pelicans trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Alvarado right side. Clock at 6. There's the 3. They get it back. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Ryan, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Alan. Thank you. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. There's a screen from behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Alvarado's got 5 now.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Pass to Robinson Earl. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Isaiah Stewart. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. The team's willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Reed passes to Hardaway. Picked by Reed. 4-3. And Tim Hardaway gets a 3. Hardaway's got his second bucket of the night.
How about that? Hardaway stepping up and knocking down a bomb.
Alvarado outside. 3-pointer. Sasser with some nice D.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Beasley. Misses off the left iron.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Alvarado outside. Gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Detroit with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Detroit leading by 9. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. And New Orleans shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And Murray just determined to produce on that play.
Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
Hits a three-pointer.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Cunningham against Ingram. The three is up. He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Kate gets going. Thompson passes to Duren. Now here's Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Williamson. Shot clock at 5. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Gotta love how hard Thompson works on the glass. He's just not giving up on those plays.
McCollum against Ivy. Williamson with a screen on Cunningham. And he lobs it. Look at Williamson finish the oop.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Harris passes to Duren. Cunningham outside. Out to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Murray against Thompson. Now here's Murray, guarded closely. And here's Ingram outside. The rebound by Detroit. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And Harris no good on that one.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
The Pistons lead by 8. Harris a screen. Cunningham passes to Harris. And stolen by Murray. Here's Williamson. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. Team second. Pistons foul.
No good on that one.
Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And this is what that kind of size in the backcourt can give you. Murray, a bigger guard, hard to handle down low.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Murray inside, covered by Duren. Picked by Williamson. Ingram against Harris. The shot by Ingram, no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Thompson passes to Duren. Cunningham looking it over. And the shot no good, a bit short. Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Ingram from the arc. And Ivy pulls it down. For Detroit, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. There's Cunningham with a 3. Again, the miss by Cunningham.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Tice. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Harris. He hits the first one. And And that narrows the gap to 7. And so he makes both from the line.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Here's Thompson over Ingram. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Sarr's not afraid to go physical inside. He is athletic, and he welcomes that contact.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you can count on DeJounte when it matters most. That is clutch.
Murray against Cunningham. And so they foul intentionally.
Zion Williamson. Second personal foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big things. Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
And here's Ingram from the arc, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Ingram stepping up and sensing the moment.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. And the Pelicans with possession here. Ingram double team. Here's Tice. Good D by Duran. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
They kick it out to Murray. Williamson with a screen on Thompson. 6 to shoot. Duran with a steal. So we see the Pistons get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove. Hi, everyone. Time to get... Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. McCollum along with Ingram. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the off-season to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Murray, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. It's rebounded by Tice.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
McCollum plays it up and banks it in.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Williams, a screen on Murray. Ball, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Now, here is Miller, and the shot goes in.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Murray scanning the floor. This one for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, that's a nice-looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Bridges outside. Going inside.
Oh! Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Here's Williamson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Great, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 5. Takes it inside. Rebounded by McCollum. And New Orleans pushing it up now. A shot goes down and it gets his game back to even. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
And credit the hustle from McCollum there. When he sees a chance to capitalize in transition, he attacks.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram has become a foundational player. DJ McCollum says he wants to be great. And to be great, you have to be able to create. When you're selfless and you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, it becomes contagious. McCollum praised BI's feel, IQ, and commitment to the game. Kevin?
Not as committed as you are, David. Hey, thank you so much for that.
Leaving no room for error. Murray rises up and finishes with authority.
Bridges left side. Williams, a screen on Williamson. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Team foul.
And another turnover here by New Orleans. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Now, here's Bridges. He had 27 points last game.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 7.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans. Hornets leading by 3. And it's Miller penetrating. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And drawing contact is what Miller does best. Versatile in his movements towards the basket.
Charlotte shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Here's Murray. He has 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ingram outside. Takes a 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Miller against McCollum. Miller with a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space. Miller's got 7.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Martin finds Bridges. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Martin. 6 on the shot clock, and finished off by Martin.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
McCollum against Miller. Pass to Bridges. outside, Ball. And here's Martin. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe. The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
Murray kicks to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And Williams with the stuff.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Brand. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. Martin with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And finished off by Martin.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Pelicans have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Free throw good, Murray.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
1:41 left to play in the first half. And it's Ingram missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
There's Miller with the three. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And it's Tice in the corner. A shake. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Daniel Tice just carves out space close and assertive to score the basketball there.
And Williams slams it in.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Ball, the pass to Martin. Rebound by Murray. New Orleans in the lead. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
And the call on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Murray. Here's Williamson. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the New Orleans Pelicans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
All right, fellas. And that is our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Here's Alvarado, and he converts the layup. Alvarado's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And Doris, the new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Pass to Williams. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Here he goes. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Boy, how about that assist from Grant Williams? Really nice vision.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Micic, the best of man. Outside Williams. Here's man, defended by Jones. Back to Williams. The shot, no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones, how he did last season. 12th in steals, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And as we saw last season, a difficult guy to run the offense against. Constantly jumping the passing lanes, always a threat to create a turnover. Williams passes to Micic for the lead. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Alvarado with it. He's against Williams. Here's Robinson Earl. A second chance effort. And the layup's good off the glass. Robinson Earl's got his first basket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
No one covered.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Launches a 3. And it's Alvarado missing. The Hornets have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Green. Pelicans pull it in. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Jones drives in. There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Richards. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In third, the Pelicans.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Micic, the pass to Richards. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
They set the screen. Alvarado passes to Robinson Earl.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Richards, no good. New Orleans getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Crafty move, and it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
With the drive and foul on the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both shots good from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Lays it up off the glass. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Micic. Pass to man. Looking for Richards and gets it there.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent, to play great defense and have the possession and that.
Tie game here in Charlotte. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Martin in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Ball against Murray. Ball dishes to Bridges. That's tipped.
Always engaged on the defensive end. Daniel Tice with the excellent rejection.
For 3, Ingram sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 3-point New Orleans lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Williams passes to Bridges. He takes it in, and the shot is good.
There is an authority, a purposefulness when Miles Bridges decides to drive the basketball. I don't think the defense wants any part of him there.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those science dunks shake the floor.
Murray against Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Bridges misses.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Murray. Over Ball. And timeout called by Willie Green. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Williams finds Miller. Back to Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Daniel Tice. Second.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And that one's good. Ingram.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Ball. There's the drive.
You see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
And here's McCollum. Tice with a screen on Ball. McCollum kicks to Tice. 5 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
Ball no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
Hornets trail by 9. Williams sets a screen for Miller. Martin against Ingram. Martin wide open. He fires. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, it's Ingram. 56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Bridges with the board.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Another shot. That shot misses. Good D by Williamson. Murray for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one.
starting lineup. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Here's Ivy. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. On offense, here are the Hornets. It's a 3-point game. Bridges passes to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Harris against Bridges. Shot is up. Harris misses.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Williams a screen on Thompson. Here's Ball. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
A master at creating space in the two-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Here's Bridges. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Over Harris. Here's Bridges. Ooh, poked away. Thompson with a steal. Duren in the high post. Over Williams. Harris up top. Here's Thompson. Harris outside. Thompson a screen on Miller. Oh, there's the alley.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thanks for that, Allie. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Now here's Harris. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And Harris throws it down.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bridges a screen on Ivy. Miller the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And here's Ivy from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Martin the pass to Bridges. Martin with a screen on Harris. Harris against Bridges. Outside, Williams. Now Ball. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Lets it go from the wing. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here's Cunningham. And here's Harris outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Harris has got 5 points.
And Harris can certainly knock this down, which is why you got to guard him tighter than that.
Martin outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Bridges. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Ivy with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Harris misses. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Miller, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Detroit has possession. They trail by 3. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Unbelievable. Ivy living that life above the rim.
Martin, the pass to Bridges. Ball, a screen on Harris. 3-pointer, Bridges. No good. Misses at the buzzer. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. The Hornets with a lead. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Cunningham against Miller. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Out to Harris. What a terrific move that is. Harris has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Well, Brad, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Williams with the screen. Miller, the pass to Ball. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic, and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Harris misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Martin, the pass to Bridges. No good on the 3.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Ivy against Ball. A nice shot by Ivy. Ivy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Ball. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Miller with it. Now Thompson defending. Miller outside. Williams a screen on Cunningham to the inside. Turin with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
This one for 3. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 5.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Miller against Cunningham. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Cunningham going to work inside.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
Ball. Duran with a rebound. The Pistons leading. Thompson right side. Harris outside. From deep three-point land. No luck on that one. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And here's Ivy from the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Stolen by Thompson. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
You take a look at the Hornets. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone's... And now breaking down the first half we saw, what can you say about LaMelo Ball? He's putting on a show.
He's in the mood offensively.
Glad you could join us, Brian.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Tim Hardaway is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Reed in at the 5. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles. And then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Detroit leading by 3. Pass to Stewart. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Green. And for Charlotte, they're shooting it well at 59%. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Green, the pass to Richards. Outside for Green. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. For 3, Hardaway. Richards pulls it in. Hornets trail by 3. The kick out to Williams. Williams knocks down the 3.
When Williams stretches his range beyond the arc, it makes it tough on defense.
Sasser with the ball, and it's Mann picking him up. Now here's Beasley. He's guarded closely. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 2. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Richards. Here's Micic for the lead. And Reed pulls it down.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Beasley for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. On the wing, Green. Richards inside, defended by Hardaway, and the layup is good off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's Sasser. He's closely guarded. Beasley outside. Back to Sasser. 5 on the clock. Hardaway with it. Richards picks him up. Hardaway, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. On Tim Hardaway's best nights, Clark, he can light it up from the perimeter.
Yeah, he's got a great stroke and can pose matchup problems when he's got it going. When that happens, it forces opponents to adjust their defensive posture. So he's extremely valuable when he gets it going, knocking down shots on the perimeter.
1:35 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here he goes. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Back to man. And it's Charlotte with another.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Sasser outside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Micic. Sasser defending. Back to Green. Inside. Here's Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Stewart. Pass to Sasser. Back to Beasley. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And rejected. Outside, Green. Pass to Richards. Now here's Williams. Man with it. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Major posterization right there, guys. Defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Martin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Harris misses. Charlotte leading by 3. Miller with it, picked up by Cunningham. Fires from deep. And Miller good for 3.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's Cunningham missing. And here's Charlotte. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Ball left side. Williams against Duran. Up top ball. 5 to shoot. Back to Miller. Puts up a 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Harris. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, here in the second half, it's pretty obvious. They've gone to the long ball to try to keep pace.
Ivy against Miller. Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
LaMelo working inside.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
From deep 3-point range. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Ivy against Ball. And it's Ivy penetrating. Thompson, a screen on Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away. And it's Cunningham missing. Charlotte leading by 11. It's Bridges on the wing. Hounded by Harris. Martin, the pass to Ball. Takes the 3. LaMelo knocks down the long one.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Hornets.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity strike.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
On offense, here are the Hornets. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Thompson. And it's Martin with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 3-pointer, Bridges. Duran with a rebound. To the inside. Here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Shot from the top of the key. He's off on that one. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.